Do you ever wake up with a persistent burning in your chest or a nagging, throat-clearing cough right in the middle of the night? That sudden jolt out of a deep sleep is incredibly disruptive, usually leaving you scrambling for a glass of water to soothe your throat. Recurring nighttime coughing and chest pain point to GERD, or silent reflux, a physical failure where stomach acid escapes its designated chamber and enters the airways. Over the next 5 minutes, we are going to build a reflux-proof sleep setup. To do this, you only need to gather 2 specific items: a wedge pillow that elevates 6 to 8 inches, or a set of bed risers, and a long body pillow. Because nighttime reflux is a mechanical issue of fluid leaking from an open valve, we can neutralize it by using gravity and physical barriers, rather than immediately reaching for medication. Step 1 is altering the angle of your sleep surface. We need to give gravity a strict advantage over your stomach contents. The most common instinct is to simply prop your head up by stocking 2 or 3 regular pillows. This posture crunches your midsection, which artificially increases gastric pressure and actively squeezes acid upward, directly into your throat channel. To fix this, you need a proper physical installation. Place a solid wedge pillow or bed risers to elevate your mattress. A wedge pillow maintains a perfectly straight, gentle decline for your entire torso. This removes pressure from your midsection, allowing escaping fluid to safely drop back down. True elevation requires sloping your entire digestive tract, permanently pinning acid downward. Step 2 dictates the exact orientation of your body. We are going to take advantage of the natural asymmetry of human anatomy. Your stomach is not a perfectly centered pouch. It curves deeply to the left, while the entry valve sits higher up and slightly to the right. Sleeping on your right side positions your stomach like a tilted bottle. The acid pool rests above the esophagus, making leaking inevitable. But flip to your left side. The stomach drops below the esophagus, and liquid falls safely into a natural gravity trap. Clinical studies show that this single adjustment, left side sleeping, can reduce your total acid exposure by up to 70%. To mechanically enforce this habit, place a long body pillow firmly behind your back. This makes unconsciously rolling onto your right side physically difficult. Locking your body into a left-facing position redesigns your internal plumbing, making upward reflux incredibly difficult while you sleep. Step 3 establishes a strict timeline for digestion. We call this the 3-hour pre-sleep protocol. The baseline physics are simple. A full stomach operates under high pressure. You must give your body time to empty before you lay completely flat. Carbonated drinks, including sparkling water, interfere with this 3-hour window when consumed right before bed. Carbonation leads to a process called microaspiration. As gas bubbles rise up through the fluid, they carry tiny, invisible droplets of acid upward. These microscopic particles bypass the esophagus entirely and splash directly onto your vocal cords. This exact mechanism triggers a sudden midnight coughing fit. Step 4 is the wardrobe check. You need to switch to highly loose-fitting sleepwear. Tight pajama waistbands act like an external vice grip. They create a physical squeeze on your midsection that forces acid upward against the valve. Going to bed with an empty stomach and loose clothes removes both the internal and external pressures that would otherwise fight against your wedge pillow. This completes our physical defense system: the straight torso wedge incline, the left side body block, an empty stomach, and unrestrictive waistbands. Keep in mind, this information is educational. Always check with a physician if you are experiencing chronic symptoms to rule out any underlying conditions. But if your issue is a fluid leak from an open valve, you do not always need a pill. You can fix a mechanical failure with a mechanical solution. Deploy this exact sleep setup tonight and let gravity do the heavy lifting for your overall digestion. You can sleep straight through the night. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like the video and share it with someone who suffers from an unexplained nighttime cough.